So I had a pretty rude comment on one of my shorts. The guy said, "I'm obviously not an artist if I don't understand the concept that I was talking about," which I was talking about AI art. Whatever, he's right. But then out of nowhere, he adds at the end, he says, "Oh, and that haircut doesn't suit you." Hair shaming me out of nowhere. Part of me was like, "You think I'm ugly?" Like, or whatever. "You think my hair looks stupid?" But then I started thinking about it. I was like, so is he actively thinking of a haircut that would suit me? Because now I want to know, what was he thinking? What kind of haircut? Did he think I should have a mohawk? He obviously had an idea, like, I see your face, I see your head shape, and that haircut is not what I would have chosen for you. I apologize to him for my ignorance and my appearance. You should use AI art to generate some hairstyle. And I'm gonna just Photoshop them all over my head. I'm gonna send it to him. I'm gonna be like, all right, choose. They did a study where they wanted to test, like, what's the healthiest alcohol. So the test had gin, vodka, whiskey, rum. They ran it through a few types of tests. Caloric count, and they did, sugar content, the whole nutritional portion. But then they also did this test where they took big ice cubes that were covered in bacteria, and they put in a little glass, and then they poured the alcohol over the ice cube, and they left it. And then when they came back the next day, they tested the amount of bacteria that was left in the cup. What ended up happening is all the liquors had basically the same amount of bacteria left, except for whiskey. The whiskey actually killed all the bacteria. They noted about 1,000 other things why whiskey's really good for you. So it's really good for me. This is why I'll live forever, and you'll all die because you're drinking vodka. This is Orbem. Orbem Explorer. This is the video game. So this is based off of my book series. You can check out the series. Orbem, it's book 1. Miropelia is book 2. And I'm working on book 3 right now. It's a sci-fi fantasy crossover novel. A lot of hard science, a lot of explanation, scientific stuff, a lot of programming stuff. But then it's in a fantasy universe. So you get elves, you get magic, you get every animal humanoid that you could want. And I'm making the video game based off of the story. So I have a basis for the entire video game. I have my universe to use, which is cool. All right, but what are we doing? Let's start game deving, huh? But a skill to be able to learn a language is the best skill in the world. Being able to just pick up languages, APIs, programs, UIs, like, quickly, you're gonna be fine. That's really cool. You're just learning everything you need to it's great to do until you need to make money. Then stop branching out. Stop learning everything. When you need to make money, you need to start only focusing on what makes you money, because that's what you need to, like, really hone in on skill wise. And then your little side projects, you can learn whatever you want for fun, but if you're gonna put time and focus into, hey, don't worry, you're not the only nerd here. Whoa. Don't be throwing the N-word around like that. Definitely not a nerd. Are you kidding me? I'm barely a dork. Yeah, I like the new iteration on the word nerd. Nerd it's such a compliment these days. It's crazy. 80s movies, maybe? That was the most, Revenge of the Nerd style. That has to be the most defamation version of nerd. And even then, man, that dude's cool. He's usually, like, hacking into stuff or something like that. Or you're telling me that being a big jerk and playing football isn't the coolest thing in the world? Weird. Though now nerds suck, you know what I mean? Because, like, everybody's like, oh, I'm a nerd. And they're, like, Instagram model, and they watch anime, so now they're a nerd. I guess there's a spectrum of nerds, but to me, a nerd has to have a juxtapose, right? You have to have a non-nerd calling you a nerd to be a nerd. You can't just have a bunch of nerds calling themselves nerds. Then it's like everybody's just normal then. So everyone's a nerd, that means no one's a nerd. Come on down to WordPress Town and hang out with good old Orbem Order and his scotch. You know what we do here. We party. Macs are good. They're just solid. They're kind of just like dependable more than anything. I mean, if you want control over your system at all, don't get a Mac. If you want to an overclock and go beyond the capabilities of a normal computer, don't get a Mac. It is what it is. It's as is, you know what I mean? It's just, you know, all the companies I've worked for, they just provide a MacBook Pro when you start working for them, so you kind of get used to it. When I was doing my freelance days and when I had to provide my own machines, I always had a PC laptop, or I never wanted to shell out for the money. Now it's very important. It allows me to trimulcast, you know, 3 different places at the same time. Linux, I've never used Linux, honestly. I know a lot of people do, and a lot of people like it. Especially with, you know, it's come a long way. I've never learned or done anything that I wasn't getting paid for. There's only so much time in the world, so much time in your life. I'll be honest, I was working for my first real job where I was post-production coordinator. I was doing like high volume photo retouching, and I was driving an hour there and back. I was stuck in traffic all the time, and I got a motorcycle, and even that wasn't that great. You know, I'd get there quicker and stuff, but the work was just so stale, and I wanted to be a web developer. And I got in a motorcycle accident, crushed my foot, ended up having to go to the hospital, and I was in the hospital for a week. Other than when they were trying to reset the bones and stuff, it was probably the best experience I had in a while. Just laying in bed for a week, people bringing me food, just knowing that I had the ultimate excuse to not work and like reset. I felt like this is great. Like, I need this break. And I knew I wasn't going to get it unless it was forced on me, because I never took time off or vacations.
Here
I'm
we
still
go.
that way. It's really hard for me to take time off. It's harder on me. If you're really worried about, you know, your interactions online, get a VPN, and then...
And oop. There it is. You know what this means? Printing stream.
Why does my video look so shitty? Yeah, maybe it doesn't. Is it dark? Looks a little dark. Nah, I guess it's fine. Alright. Hey! How goes it? Welcome to the world of 3D printing. Let's change the text. Boop, boop, doop. Yeah, I've been working on this pretty much all day. I basically had to completely redesign my light switch shelf, which is very annoying. What do we got? Ooh, 15-year. The Dalmore. Very cool. So I think this is good. Round version. Oh, okay. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I think this will be a good one. I think.
We'll see how the new Juliet fucking balcony comes out. I think it'll be good. Whoa. No. I did not mean to do that. Alright, let's see if we can get the browser going here. We have this. Screen capture. Existing. Which one are we using on the clean? We're using capture 2. Oh. Yeah. Dum dum. Bada bum bum bum. Bum bum. Bada bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Maybe I should do it the opposite and have the print be the smaller one. Maybe. Because if we did this full screen, like, oops, like, yeah. And then we made the print smaller. I'm not like quite sure why it does that. I'll have to add a crop. Dum 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 dum. Yeah, because then we could do this. Add a filter. Let's do crop. Okay. We'll do a crop from the right. Which should get rid of all that. Do a crop from the bottom. Get rid of all that. Alright. So that's good. And then why aren't you full screen? You should be. Oh, it's too far down, that's why. I'm usually like there. I guess the print can be a little smaller.
There we go. Good. And I can still be here. And I can actually move my video device back to the normal spot. Cool. I feel much better now. Yeah, so this is pretty good. I think this will come out much better. I basically need no supports on the preview here. You'll see no supports because it's a giant arch. And that's the secret to arches. You do not need supports because it's constantly going at an angle. There's no overhanging parts completely. There's no like floating. Now once it gets up here, it's gonna get a little testy, so we'll see how it turns out. You see those overhang blue parts? Those will not be super stable, but I think it'll be fine. Yeah, I think it'll be fine. Everything's ironed out. It should be pretty strong. We shall see. Yeah, because if you get rid of the ironing, it smooths everything out. Get rid of the top surface. What's the rest of the orange? Oh, outer wall. Inner wall. Yeah. Solid fill. Alright. We shall see. It's just going to be finishing up the ironing on the front plate. So far so good. I think actually I can work on the game a little bit. So let's do yeah, right. I mean, technically I could just add printing to this and add browser. What is it? Printer 2? Eh. That'll twerk. Though, on that side it will be kind of in the way. Guess it's not the end of the world though. That'll twerk. Yeah, I like this setup better. Yeah, what were we doing? Do we have a bug? What was I doing? I think I was just kind of like showing off what the game was about. I guess we can do that. Alright. Let's do it. This is actually a very special occasion, because we are on day 18 of the Scotch Advent calendar. I'd put up the Scotch time video, but I want to actually show. This is what we're working with today. It is a 15-year, the Dalmore. Never tried this before. It's a single malt Scotch, 40% alcohol, and yeah, it sounds good. We'll see what it is. I don't know if it's peaty. I don't know if it's oaky. I've never tried it before, so we will find out together. I guess I can just announce it. Scotch time. Ooh. Time for some scotch. Alright, let's open this up. Beautiful. And let's pour it out. It's got a good color. Every last drop. Beautiful. Close this up. Impressions on the smell is not the best. A lot of these, though, have been sitting in these little drams, these little glass drams, for quite a while, it seems, because they need to breathe. You know, when they're sitting in the barrels, and then they're sitting in, like, bottles in larger quantities, they tend to be a little bit, you know, more drinkable quicker. But these small ones, these small, tiny drams that have just been sitting around, I don't know, it's a little weird, but they need to breathe. They all taste really, or smell really bad at first. See, it's already getting a little better. I'm gonna let that breathe a little more. Definitely not peaty. It's a oaky thing. I had a couple bugs I was trying to fix. And this guy was already talked to, it seems like. Oh, we are done ironing. Looks like we're working on the arch now. We'll see how that turns out. So, yeah, I'm gonna skip the weird bug about her, like, the indicator showing when you scroll over the, trigger.
Not worth the effort right now. But I think there was another bug. Well, let's find out. Let's just keep playing. Okay. Cool. Alright. Mm-mm-mm. I need to slow down their shit. I also need to stagger their walking paths. I wonder if we can... Oh, shit. I wonder if we can... Let's see if we can do that. Let's go to export characters. Let's go to Genie by Lon. Now, her walking path is exactly the same as John, except for it's a little higher. So they kind of just walk at the same time. If I add another step, and if I add time between difference, then it should kind of stagger. I mean, technically, if I just add a time between difference, it'll work. So why don't I do that? Well, first off, this needs to be like 40. Yeah, I'll make one of them walk faster than the other. I'll make... Who comes in first? I think John comes in first or something. But let's do... 0.15. And then let's make John a little faster. And then we can test it out and see if it works. How it works, at least. So we'll do... He'll be faster, so we'll do 35. 0.1. Alright, let's see what that looks like. Might be too fast still. Pretty sure if I just go back to Bylon, it will... Because I didn't add a block. I think it should restart the cutscene. Wow, after 2 days of it being really killer, definitely dead today. Guess I'll be ending stream early. Interesting. She stopped walking early. I wonder why. That's kind of weird, right? They definitely walked at different speeds, but the time between... Interesting. What if we do he's 40 and he's 1.12? Let me double check what Salverson or Groblin. Oh, he's an enemy. Let's see what the enemy looks like. What's his walking speed? 0.15. Speed 80. Okay. So I could definitely go higher on the number for speed. Let's do 50. And we'll make Genie slower. We'll do her 60. But we don't want them to be too slow because they're talking. Let's try 0.13. Okay, give it a shot. Okay. Was not meaning to go here. Why does it do that sometimes? It starts me in random areas. Like in the wrong area. Alright, are we already breaking our print? I can't tell. Seems like it's working so far. Though it did say it's going to take another hour. Yeah, she's just stopping there. I wonder why. At least you can still tell where she is. Is that her ending position? 1872. No, it's not. Why is it stop? Oh. Yeah, see, it's stopping. It's stopping at 0. I wonder why. Interesting. That's not good. It definitely shouldn't be stopping early. But it does seem like it's going to the first position and then just stopping. Wait, is there a console error or something? No, I don't think so. We might need to investigate this. Because John is working fine. I wonder if there's a conflict between the two? I definitely want to be able to have multiple people walking their own path whenever they want, though. You know, especially if you have like 2 bosses you're fighting against or whatever. So let's do this again. Here's Genie. Huh. Okay. Now she's not even moving. Okay. Yeah, she's just stopping. Why is it not moving? Oh, that's the crew list. Hold up. That's also a storage item. Shit. Alright, I'm gonna have to turn off the cutscene area logic. So let's go here. File on meetup. I need to make it so it doesn't take you anywhere after. Next area. I'm gonna have to turn that off. Just so I can kind of look at the HTML. I don't even know if that's going to work. Based off of the logic, it might just error out. Well, let's see what kind of time we have left. We have... Alright, it says we have a couple hours left. I am very curious how this archway is gonna print, though. It's printing pretty quickly. I have turned the printing speed down, though. I have turned the printing speed down because it's a little worrisome how quick it goes sometime. Let's see here. So far, it's definitely arching. I do see some layer shifts. Not major shifts. I do see some layer things going on. But it looks pretty clean so far. And there are no supports. So it should... I mean, I can't imagine this taking 2 hours, but it says it's going to, so we'll see. Yeah, I hope it's comes out really nice, though. Because I literally cut down a whole hour off my printing time by redesigning it as an arch. I'm just hoping it doesn't snap, because the layer lines are right at the junction points of those two bands, and until they're connected, it's definitely a vulnerability. Alright, let's try it out. Yeah, so she just stops after the first movement, which is weird. Okay, good. So it just ends and I'm able to move around. Okay, so this should help me now. So yeah, she definitely ends. Yeah, see, I have both. But it seems like it just stops. It doesn't go through her data path. I wonder why. The top should be the same and then it should go left. She should start walking right. But it seems like it just gets caught on 1872. I wonder why. Well, let's console log the actual walking path. Because obviously I did some work here recently. And maybe I screwed something up. My only guess is that maybe the walking interval is getting cleared by John, which in turn is stopping hers from working. Like, they kind of need their own interval. I didn't really think about that. So, like, if I get rid of this... Oop. Excuse me. What I... Oh. What is this? Wait, what is this? Why do I have two screen? Is that a screen? I don't think so. What is this? Let me check what noises I'm hearing. I don't know why I have two audio mixers. Okay. It's kind of loud in here though, so I can't really tell. I mean, I can still hear the music. And the printer. It's so loud. Okay, so that's the music. What's this? I don't know. Well, I'm turning it off. Okay. Back to normal. Yeah, dude, what a bust. I'm probably just gonna cut out. Might as well fix this bug. Okay. So now that I did that, let's see if I can get the walking to keep going. Okay. That was it. I was correct. Cool. I just want, is that screwing something up though? Now that that interval isn't being removed? I'm trying to remember what the scenario was that needed that. I'm guessing it's the repeating walking. But like in what scenario would you need that? Wait, what? Come on, phone. What you doing, buddy? Alright, there we go. I mean, it's smooth. It's a 15-year. I'm not gonna deny that the Dalmor is smooth. Whether I like it, I don't know. Not a massive fan so far. But that's okay. So what is the point of this clear interval? Let's check out the logic. So, basically, it's this if statement. If the current position is not the last position, iterate on position count and reset loop count to 0. Okay. If it is the last position and repeat is set to true, then reset to 0. Makes sense. So this is iterating through it, and then once you run out of positions, it goes back to 0. Cool. And then this, if it repeats true, and it's the last one, go here. And then this is what? If it's not the last position? Yeah, I kind of feel like maybe this isn't... Oh wait, if not repeat and position is at end, clear the interval. And the interval's right here. I mean, I get that. Only problem is you can have multiple people, so they each need to get their own interval, which they're not. That's not possible. I mean, they all get their own interval, but they're sharing the same window variable. So yeah, this won't work. I don't think there's any way for me to detect that somebody is currently walking still. I think a better thing I could do is maybe, I don't know. Yeah, no, I don't know. I think I might just have to keep this running, unfortunately. Maybe clear it when you go to a new area, or unload, you know, unload of a new area. That way it's not just a bunch of intervals running from the previous. So let's go to explore area. Nope. New area. Orbem area. No. What was it? Area. New area. Oh, okay. Enter new area. Got it. So we'll do this. Clear walking interval. NPC walking interval. Sure. Oh, I already do that. Okay, well, I guess I solved that. Never mind. I clear all these intervals when I start, so. Alright. I'm a genius. What's new? Nobody's looking. Per usual. Boop. Alright, so far so good. Looks like the print is going well. Okay, well that's good. Well, let's turn on the Thyrus again, and let's rerun it, and just make sure everything works. But that was a pretty easy fix. We figured it out. Hey Graham, this is Dr. John and Jeannie. Hey Graham, I'm John. Let's refresh this and make sure I'm in the front. Okay, now I'm in the center. Makes a lot more sense. Cool. Oh, I look just like Buddy Holly. Mary Tyler Mirror. Control speak to refresh. Oh, never mind. Oh, I forgot. Oh, me or something. No prob, Bob. Let's see how it's going. It's looking pretty good. I'm liking this arch. I think this was a good choice. I'm seeing a little bit of issues going on in the top left arm. Seeing a little bit of layer issues. We'll see how that progresses. Honestly, the point of this is to create a very consistently printable product. Something that will require little post-processing that I can easily, you know, paint or whatever I need to do based off of the choices of the customer and ship it out same day. That's what I'm creating all these products for. So I think oh no, I just saw some wiggle. That's not good. It might have just broke. Uh-oh. This might have been a fail. I'm seeing some wiggles going on. Yeah, that's not great. Can I slow this down? I'm gonna try to slow it down. Alright. Says it still has an hour, but I'm super worried about this just breaking now. Okay, the wiggling is still happening, but it doesn't appear to be breaking. I'm just worried that it's gonna shift the layers now, unfortunately. Hey, Dak Dude! What up, man? Oof. There's still some wiggling going on the right arm, but the left one seems okay. Now I'm making a new version of the light switch shelf. This version is a arch. I'll show you. So this version looks like this. It's a complete arch, so that I don't need supports. Because with arches, you don't need to put supports inside here, because it just kind of slowly arches the entire time until it hits the center. So I'm cut a whole hour of printing time out which should allow me to slow the printing process down and making it more accurate. But this is the first time I'm printing this, so I mean, I've printed the other version, like the square version, about like 40 times, it seems like, and it just keeps failing. It just there's too many little support areas, and there's just too many points of failure. So it got through the light switch plate itself pretty well, but now I'm a little worried that my whole small cutout in the middle might have created too much weakness on this point, specifically right here. So like this is all that's holding this up. You know what I mean? While it prints that arch. I mean, once it connects in the middle, it'll be strong, right? I mean, this is a very strong shape. But the problem is, the only thing holding it up is this. Which might not be enough once it gets completely... I mean, it might not even... It might, like, bend right here. So I probably should have made this thicker. I'm thinking. You know what I mean? Like, honestly, I probably... let's see if I can delete this. So, like, if I... Wait, what else do we have here? I need to get rid of these, yeah. Delete. Okay. Oh, wait, one more. This one, too. So, if I should probably make this... I'm guessing this is going to fail. So, if I actually made this a little taller, then it would give more support. So maybe something more like that. So this should be about the same thickness now as the bar. So I'm thinking this is the route to go. Yeah, we'll do that here as well. So we'll take this and we'll go up 18 as well. So now it has some strength, right? So if I feel like this will give this a better chance of making it. I mean, it still might. Oh no, it already broke. I just saw it. Shit. Alright, well, let's stop it. Bummer. Alright, hold on. Yep. That's what I thought. So, basically, the little arm broke off, unfortunately. So it was right here. Just like I thought. It just wasn't strong enough. You know, I already saw it kind of wiggling. But I am definitely happy with everything else. This just gives me some really good information. Another waste of filament, but let's see what we got here. I can at least... There we go. Nice and clean. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. So, let's see if the supports are easy to get rid of. So far, the raft is pretty easy to get off. Not too bad. Let's see how the supports are though. So I started using a different support system. I was using the Rectilion or whatever. But I started using the grid because I think it's just a stronger support system. But if it's strong, that's fine, but if I can't get it out, that is not fine. So let's figure out if I can get this out. Alright, I'm not too worried about the sides. Let's see if I can get the supports out. Because this is all part of post-processing. You know, I don't want to spend a bunch of time having to remove supports either. Okay. Seems like if I get under it and I'm able to get the spatula, the scraper under it, maybe it won't be too hard. Oh, it's still sticking though. I'm not a huge fan of the FL Sun Slicer supports. I mean, the grid might be a little better, but it still leaves behind a lot, which is what I'm trying to avoid. I don't want it to leave behind anything, to be honest. Though, using this scraper, I haven't been doing that. And it does seem to have sped that up. So, here's the new grid, Rectilier, or whatever it's called, Rectilion. And it's definitely sticks together better than just the straight Rectilion or whatever, because it's just a bunch of strings. But I don't know. Yeah, definitely the spatula makes this 10 times faster. So it's pretty good. And this is the new, I forget, is this Elegoo? No, it's not Elegoo. Elegoo's the other stuff. This is just some high speed silk black filament that I have. Alright. Well, I mean, the post-processing on this isn't that big of a deal. That's good. But yeah, definitely this is a weak point. Like, look at this. There's no way that would work. I mean, that one was barely hanging on. And you could see it was causing some major layer adhesion issues because it was kind of moving as it was printing. But I think we were on the right track. I also made some changes to the inside. You can see it here. So I added some chamfering on the inside to promote some more strength in these areas. Same with here. This was becoming kind of an issue. Actually, I had a print snap right there. But this seems pretty strong there now. I'm not too worried about that snapping. Yeah, still not the cleanest. Honestly, the cleanest I've gotten is when I don't use a raft at all. And it prints right on the bed. It's very nice. But I cannot get it to stick perfectly without a raft. Like, consistently. I think it happened one time, but just these little like 5mm bars, they just cannot stay on the bed throughout the entire print. Well, I don't really have to clean this whole thing off, but I do like this. This is good. This seems to be pretty good. The underside seems pretty good. I love the ironing. You can't really tell on the camera, but I added ironing where, I mean, you can still see some layer lines and stuff, but it is monumentally smoother, which is going to cut down on post-processing as well. And now I'm just kind of addicted to removing these strings, because I have to do it so many times. Alright, well, I think we know what to do. Now that let's clean this off. So, I made this way thicker. You have ads? That's weird. Gotta subscribe. So let's now go in here and add. What did I have here? Was it also? Yeah, on the inside. Okay, so I removed all that. Oh shit. Okay, so let's add some new chamfering on the inside. Here. We'll do this all in one shot. I don't care about the inside. Can be a little sharp, not a big deal. And let's chamfer. I forgot what I did. Did I do 1 or 2? I think 2 is too much. Yeah, okay. Alright, that should be nice and clean now. Everything's chamfered. We'll also reduce how much. Let's do the top here as well. It just, I don't have to do as much sanding, you know, when it's chamfered on the outsides. And again, less post-processing, the quicker I can get products out. Yeah, I think that's fine. I think I also, yeah, this looks like it got chamfered fine. No, maybe not. Should I do these inside areas? No, I don't want to do anything that's going to be touching the wall, so that's fine. Okay, I think this is good. Let's give this another shot. Burp, 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 burp. I want to replace you. Replace with you. There we go. Now you see now it has the it has these much thicker regions. It should hold that a lot better. I'm almost tempted to add bars. But that would just add bridging, and I don't want to do that. It sucks. I really wish I could test the integrity out without doing the entire print. I could technically do this. And only print this part. It's a little cut off, but that would at least give me some information on whether I need to completely just fill this in altogether. Yeah, maybe I'll just do that. Let's put this here. Slice. Why won't it slice? Oh, weird. That's fine, I guess. Alright, so this is only an hour and a half. The other one, so it cuts out an hour and a half. It cuts the print time in half. And this should give me a good indication if this arch without supports will work. Let me go put the bed back on. This is also a good idea to print less because I am running low on the roll, the filament roll, so alright. Let's see what this does. Should be good. The seam is in a weird spot, but should be good. Back to loud printer sounds. But this should give me the information I need. Why am I not live on my phone? Alright, so I think we're good here. We got the walking shit figured out. Did I add the ability to put different views? I don't think I did that yet. No. I don't think I did. I need to do that. I also need the assets for it, but... Alright, let's see what it does. It's not going to have all the support from the lower area, so I mean, this could just fail right off the bat. But we'll see. Well, I'm not going to wait for it. Alright. Well, let's do some timer shit. See if we run into any more bugs before we get to the boss. I definitely ran into something weird. Oh yeah, like it shifted everything up. Let's see if that's still happening. We'll finish this, the minigame and stuff. And when I get to the room, let's see if it shifts everything up. I don't know why that happened. Definitely could have been something I did wrong. Switch it on. Alright, so far so good. I'm not seeing any lifting. Well, let's finish this minigame for the millionth time. Yeah, when this thing speeds up, I get a little worried. Should still be going slow. Alright. Boom. I have a lot going on my screen right now. See, it did it again. Why is it doing that? Why is it shifting everything? Console. Oh, yeah, that's right. Change weapon. I wish I could restart it. So selected item image. Change weapon. It's changing weapon when okay, new area. I think I have some logic for the weapon here. It's possible that the change weapon function isn't working because it can't. I don't know. Actually, why? So add character timeout. Okay, where's the change weapon function getting hit? This is just on character switch. Okay. Select new character maybe? Where's that getting hit? Engage character selection. That's it. What the fuck? Why is change weapon getting hit? Doesn't make any sense. Change weapon. What? Change weapon equipped. See, that's what I don't get. Change weapon is only happening in character select. But for some reason, the crewmate click event is happening? Why? How am I triggering this? So it happens here on explore. Oh, and then I do trigger this here. Hey, how's it going, C Films? Doing alright, just trying to figure out a weird ass bug. So this is happening. It's just the click event is getting triggered for some reason. Maybe I'm triggering it somehow. So this is getting triggered. It's going through here. For some reason, this is getting triggered. The click event. And then it's coming through here. And for some reason, can't read query selector of null. So it's just the item image just erroring out. Wait, what? Where the hell's that? Wait. Oh, wait. Change? Okay. Yeah. So it's getting through here. And then it's getting triggered here. Okay. Project's going alright. I'm also working on some 3D printed projects as well. But yeah, more or less alright. Made a lot of progress. I'm just really trying to tighten it up. Get it ready to get some final assets made and look good and add sound. All the like cherry on the top stuff. So I'm just trying to make sure all this functionality works perfectly. But yeah, you know, I keep breaking things as I fix other things. So working on it. How's your website going? Alright. So the problem is that, I mean, honestly, I wonder if all I do is just check if selected, like if this fixes it. I wonder if it's just something getting hit when it shouldn't. If that's the case, then we're good. I don't know how to test this though. I have to get out, but I can't get out of here. Once you go to the condo, you're kind of like stuck until you fight the boss. I could try to manipulate the database, maybe? Let's see. Let's go to current area. The C Films website is going well? Hell yeah. That's great. Current location. Here we go. So if I change this to Thyrus, will that work? Oh, it did work. Sweet. Works for me. Alright, so let's see if we go to the condo now manually, which I should be able to, I think. I don't think I got rid of the trigger yet. Oh, it did it again. No. You saw that though. It put me in the right spot and then it moved me. I wonder why it did that. Why am I way over here? It's not just me though. Everything got moved. So it's almost like there's an item screwing up the map. Because the tatamis are here. Tatami. Tatami. Collect your katana. Is it the indicator? I mean, that's the only thing new. We got map cutscene. Is it the video? I don't know. Is it the video? Because it's a negative. I wonder if it's the video. Did I screw up the styling or something? I don't think so. Oh. There we go. It's the cutscene trigger. Weird. The cutscene trigger, huh? Interesting. So the... What did I do to the cutscene trigger? I did move it, but I kind of had to. Alright, let's fuck with the cutscene and see what happens. So this is the purge and the condo. And let's do top 4,000. Let's just make sure it's not so high. And then let's go boop. Boop. Okay. So that was the issue. It was the cutscene trigger, which I thought I moved on purpose, but let's see. Where is the cutscene now? Because I still need it to be right there. Cutscene trigger. Where you at? Where you at? At the katana. Here we go. So it's still too low. So that's good. So let's move it to right here. Yeah, let's do something like this. That'll work. And then we can make it a little bit wider so I can't get around it. So we'll do 450, 4132. 4132. Great. Alright. That should be it. Cool. Alright. I think we're good. Nailed it. Can I still punch you? No. Oh, I need to collect my katana. Alright. Now let's practice some kendo. Good. Whack. And whack. And whack. Alright, let's go. Okay, so here's the problem. The map. I need to make the door higher in the actual graphic, but whatever. That'll work for now. Well, that was really the only bug. To make sure that the boss fight works fine. I really need to figure out how to beat the boss without dying. I'm glad it's a little hard, but right now getting hit and stuff just doesn't feel right during the boss fight. I don't know why. So far so good though on the arch print. Oh no, you are not. Let's fight. Oh shit. No. All right. Oh good. So now you're kind of getting an idea of the fight. Oh, good. Oh, I got hit. So, I do have the ability to transport. Fuck. So the best way to do this is go whack, back, 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 back. Oh god. And then get out of there. Though I can't only transport because I'll die. And I'm already out of transport. So let's kill him the old-fashioned way. It's really hard to keep a charge attack though for some reason. Oh god. I can't get him while he's running. Get him on here. Come at me, bitch. Whack. Oh god, damn it. Okay, come on. Why can't I recharge my... Uh-oh. For some reason my shit is not recharging. Oh, it is. It's just really slow. Got it. Alright, it's coming back. Come this way. Whack! Ugh. I really suck at dodging this thing. The timing's hard, because you can't be too close to him because he shoots faster when you're close. Whoo! So it's better to be far away. There we go, I got him. Now let's definitely not get killed. Whack. Though I don't know why she's still getting the wrong weapon. She should be automatically getting the throwing knives. So that's definitely what I need to work on next. I need to work on her throwing knives. Alright, well. That was fun. So the auto... Yeah, doesn't make any sense. Hey! Game Doodle! What up, buddy? Yeah! You know, we got all the way to the final scene before you go to Orbem. And it triggers a cutscene video, and then... Instead of going to Orbem, I'll just be sending people to like a thanks for playing thing. Yeah, trying to squash the bugs. Though, for some reason, during the boss fight, the character select is not giving Genie the throwing knives. I'm not quite sure why. I mean, the only reason it wouldn't is because of this, meaning it's not working. So let's see, actually. This should be easy to figure out. If you can see, Dak Dude said hi. Yeah, I hope everything's going alright with you, man. It's been a little while. I'm also 3D printing a piece of a product just to kind of test out the arch. See if it works out for me. Good. Alright, let's see. So if I switch to Genie... Okay. See, that's weird. It switched. Kinda. Like, I'm not seeing the sword. But now I lost the sword altogether. What the hell? Oh, and look, when I switch back, it didn't go back to the sword. Yeah, it should be... it should be equipping the sword automatically. But when I go to her, she still has the sword. And look, it didn't work. Oh, it did. See, it's saying throwing knives, but it's not using throwing knives. Why? I don't get it. Yes, I'm dying, I know. And when I switch back to him, it's not switching back to... Oh no, it did. Oh, okay. So Katana's good. But when I switch to Genie, it's not switching to throwing knives. It says throwing knives, but the image isn't right. It's still showing the katana at full size. Because this is supposed to have the image size defined. Which... right here. So it has all the info. Height 50. So it should be 50 by 50. But that's not working. It's still 80 by 40. Well, I wonder if it's technically working. So if I switch to you... Okay, so now you get fist. Okay, so it is technically working. So that means the only actual issue is the image size, I guess? Because it did switch back and forth. Fist. Genie gets... Oh, there we go. Now it worked. Weird. It's almost like it just doesn't work if you switch from Graham... Oh, whoops. Graham to Genie. So if I go Graham to Genie, it doesn't work. Or at least the sizes don't change. I wonder if that's because the image is the same. Oh, it shouldn't matter. Alright. Maybe it's the graphic that isn't changing appropriately, or the interface still. The sword interface. Yeah, I mean, I kind of just like duplicated it. It might be easier if I actually changed it to tell what the hell's going on. So let's do that. Let's switch throwing knives to a different image just to see if that's why. Because I mean, there will be no grounds for having the same image. Let's create one real quick. Let's keep it pixel art of a throwing knife with no background. At least we can give it a shot. Yeah, that'll work. Numero 4. Gimme. Yeah. Do 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 do. Shmoo do 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 do. Whatever. Don't tell me what to do. What is this? That should be good enough. Go. Perfecto. Okay. Let's see what happens now. Yeah. And then let's switch. Well, that's a big ass throwing knife, but it definitely worked. So that's good. Oh my god. It's pretty epic though. Nah, it's okay, Dacty. Yeah. Oh, you're gonna work on your game now? Nice. Well, I am going to probably leave. Okay. So that did work. Let's see. Let me switch. Do I not have height and width? I think it's hard-coded. Well, that's not good. I kind of need to define that. So let's... Explore point position, maybe? I can steal that? Whatever. I forget... I think I just hard-coded it, to be honest, which is kind of dumb. But it does seem like there was just some confusion with the two different things. Yeah, I know. Let's actually... You know what? Okay. So it's still not getting the proper sizing. So that is still an issue. It should be getting 50 by 50. Which I don't know where it's getting that size from, but I think it's just hard-coded. So it should actually be smaller. So that's still not working. So how does that work? Change weapon right here. So I got width, height. Oh, wait a second. It has pixel in the name. I wonder if it's screwing up. Yeah. Width, data height. Let's remove the pixel. I don't think I need that. Yeah, and where the hell am I getting that? Oh, it's starting to work on the more vulnerable bits. We'll see if this works better. So far, so good, though. The shelf is looking definitely stronger than the last one, which broke in my hand. Yeah, there's no wiggling. I feel like it's pretty structurally sound. We'll see once it gets longer, though. Alright. Let's see if it gets the correct shit now. Okay. That's looking like 50 by 50. So that was the issue. I had pixel in the actual name. Like a dumb. Let's see if it still works. Okay, no it doesn't. Yeah, so I have a feeling I do need the pixels, but I hard-coded it without, or with the pixels in the name. So let's see, where's my storage template? Storage right here. And I think I hard-coded, yeah, right here. That's it. That's it. I don't even think it needs to be that. I think I'm defaulting it. Alright, let's try again. Alright. So if I switch to her, It's big again. Okay, hold on. That's not right. 50 by 50. Okay, so that should be good. Oh, I don't think I... Whoops. I don't think I resaved this. There we go. How does it break it lengthwise, like along the grain of the print? Yeah. So... So on the, I had this printing. This is my, you know, my light switch shelf, and you see, they used to be this small, which is kind of matching the rest, like 5mm, which is kind of my go-to for this style. And then you'll see I made them the same width now as this here, to give it some strength, because right here it snapped off just right off the print, which, you know, it wasn't a very, and there was also some like layer shifting because it was jiggling as it was getting printed. So I'm hoping making this a lot more, giving it a lot more strength, will avoid, you know, any of this snapping crap. This is one of my products that I'm trying to produce. So this is a light switch shelf, light switch plate. I have an older version behind me that is rectangle, and it worked. It's really good. It's just it's almost impossible to print. So I'm trying out this new curved version to avoid having to put supports inside here, because the arch, you don't need supports. Since it's going at a gradual incline, it's able to print without any supports holding it up. So yeah, this is basically just, you know, little accessory. I'm going to be making a bunch of them, like 2 switches, 3 switches, you know, paddle switches. And you just kind of put them on your wall, and you can put whatever you want inside the shelf. Phone, tools, you know, whatever. And this is one of a few different tools, things that I've been working on. I also have this one here, which is a... I actually just finished printing this. So this is a airflow optimizer for your laptop. My laptop's currently sitting on one of them, an older version. And yeah, it just kind of lifts your laptop up and gives it, you know, more airflow. Very low grade. Maybe get it worked out. You should do a plug-in one that is deeper for phones and keys. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty big. It'll fit a phone for sure. Yeah, this is super easy too. This is a really cool little design I created, and the best part is you can emboss just some like writing on it for your company, put your little logos or whatever on it. So I figure people will probably buy it for swag at some point too for their companies. And then I have one more thing. This is a little shelf for your desk, and this one's kind of cool. I have a newer generation of this that is being painted right now, just because I'm testing out some paints. But it goes in the wire grommet of your desk. You know the little areas, those little holes in your desk. I think I have one here. Thought I did. Well, anyways, the little caps, you know, they go on and they hold your wires, you know, so you can feed your wires under your desk. So this takes advantage of that. It basically goes, yeah, there, and sits a little bit higher off your desk, so the wires can still go through right there. And with the wires going through, you can feed your wires through here, and then you know, just screw this on, and it gives the shelf a lot of strength. Yeah, I mean, if your desk doesn't have any holes, then you wouldn't buy this. These are pretty niche accessories, you know, for the people that see them are like, oh, or people that know people that like them. And yeah, it's just for whatever you want to put on it. I made it a little bit bigger than a phone, so you could put your phone, you could put a glass. But the best part is that a lot of the wire grommet accessories out there, they take the entire hole, and you can't use it anymore. Like they have like pencil holders and little trash cans and stuff. But in this case, you could still use it for wires, but it also takes advantage of it. Because my desk is against a wall, as you can see, so my wire grommets are in the front. So I have access to that front area. So if you have a similar setup as I do, then you have access to both wire grommets, and you know, you can take advantage of them. So I used to put my watch charger on it and stuff. My desk is a little over 6 feet long. It goes way over here. I got a really big desk because I have a lot of computers. And it's, you know, it's pretty damn deep. I mean, I have my lights and stuff set up on the edge of it. Shameless plug. Have you got access to glass? Nah. Honestly, I'm trying to make the most basic, like, useful accessories that I could print on the fly and ship out same day. Because that's kind of the whole point. I already have an Amazon shop. I'm going to be just kind of listing them in whatever variations, colors, and stuff I can come up with. And, you know, could just be another stream of income. And I can come up with as many of these as I want. You know, there's a lot of variations of the grommet shit, you know, little Kindle holders, you know, more specific stuff, baskets, you know, higher walls and that kind of stuff. Circular dishes, little bowls. Yeah. Yeah, it's cool. And, you know, I'm using all of them, which helps. Like, I have my laptop. I was using... I had these little toy cubes from my kid's dollhouse that I was using previously to hold up my laptop to give it some airflow because it was just overheating. So I was like, oh, I definitely need one of these, and it works really well. Oh, here we go. You have an idea. It's, if you had cheap glass, a phone teleprompter. Just a printed box with one side missing, that glass sitting at an angle at the top. Nice. Make a website to reverse the text, then sell adverts on the site. Interesting. A teleprompter. So that would be for people that are like, they have scripts and they're like going through their videos or something on the fly. Yeah, I'm just wondering why you would have a teleprompter for your phone only. I guess if you don't have a computer with you, it could be on the fly, something like that. Cool. Yeah, that's a cool idea. Yeah, and so I'm just trying to come up with random stuff that I can print, like I said, in the same day and ship. Alright, let's see if this works now. So far so good. Looks like that disc is going, I mean the arch is gonna work. Alright. Okay, that looks pretty good size. Let's switch back. Alright, it worked. Now we have the right size weapons. She has her throwing knife, which is not being thrown right now. She has her fists, because she has stronger fists. She's stronger. He has his fist. He's also strong. And I have my katana, because that's what I'm using. But if I did switch to fist away, then technically I should be able to, yeah, still have the sword. And then I have a fist. Cool. Everything's working. Grand. Love it. And he cannot use the knife. Only Genie can, which I'll have to notify you. Alright. Looks like you're looking at the camera while you're reading the text. Oh, okay. I get what you mean. So if you're like filming on your phone, that's pretty cool. Thanks. Yeah, very quick solutions. Alright. That being said, I am dead. So yeah, I think the next thing I'll work on... Why am I console airing? Oh, it's just images. Yeah, I think the next thing I'll work on is getting the throwing knife throwable. So what I want to do is add a little option, is a projectile, and then I'll probably end up having other types of weapons that, you know, as well. Maybe I'll have shield or something, because that'll be a type of weapon. I know I have that for magic right now, shield magic, but yeah. Pocket prompter. Very cool name. I like that. What? Okay. But I think we are just about done for today. Why don't I check out if anybody's willing to be raided? I have not raided somebody in like 2 weeks. And I will add pictures if the print ends up coming out. Well, we got Schmelly Orc. Always fun. Everybody's on right now. We got CA2 Software, Chorus Sator, and we have Jedum Tinkerer Red's on too. Always fun. What's he doing these days, Tinkerer Red? Deadlock? I guess he's playing a game. And we can always just do our good old fashioned Crozian. Looks like you got a haircut. But hey, thanks everybody. Appreciate it, man. Dak Dude, always good. I will catch you in a future stream as well. And Game Doodle, always a pleasure. See Films, thank you so much for jumping on, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.
So far.